Hey 4xe fans, just wanted to give a quick update from just something kind of seen in the 4xe community in reference to the 95B recall. If you aren't familiar with the recall procedure, there are a bunch of updates they do, and then there's a drive cycle. I've been told by somebody that I trust highly, who is a Jeep mechanic, that you can do that drive cycle in about a mile. Some people are saying that once they get their Jeep back, it's got 4 or 5 miles. Some people are saying 10, some people are saying 20. And here's the thing, it might not matter how long that drive cycle is. I just read a few comments here lately of people saying they've gone as much as 50 miles after they pick the vehicle up, only to get a check engine light, and it pulls in one of the codes that says they have a bad battery. And you know, it's just one of those things. I think Jeep is doing their best to try to catch the issue, but the drive cycle isn't always catching it. So it's just one of those things I think we have to be aware of and understand and accept, that you may pull a check engine light down the road, and it's not necessarily anything that the dealership did wrong, unless they just didn't do that drive cycle altogether. But it could just be that the drive cycle, no matter what it is, just isn't good enough, and you'll run into that issue down the road. Now, keep in mind also, this issue, or this update that they're doing with the 95B recall, will monitor this battery for the rest of the life of the vehicle. So you could have an issue 6 months from now, a year from now, who knows? You could throw one of these codes, and it's what it's designed to do. It's designed to keep us safe and to keep our property safe. So I think it's just something we have to be prepared for the possibility of. I'm not saying it's going to happen to a lot of people, but you know, it does seem like it's a possibility. Now, keep in mind, some people are on their second batteries already, like myself, and we're coming through fine. We're going through the testing process without any issues. But some people are still on their first battery and finding the issue both at the recall and down the road. Here's what I would not be surprised if next summer, just like this past summer, we saw a bunch of 21s and some 22s just develop bad battery issues and pull-in codes from the B9A update. And or the B9A or the 04B both had those same updates. And we saw people were pulling in those codes, like myself, and you know, we got a new battery out of the deal. I suspect that next summer we will see more 21s and more 22s, and along with some 23s. I think we're going to have a cycle. I think we're in the warm months. We're going to see more of these bad batteries come to light, and you know, it's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a battery redesign thing, or if the batteries that we have now are just good batteries and it's not going to be an issue. We're just going to see. But I'd be really curious, you know, if I had a looking glass and could look into the future, I'd be really curious to see if all 21s, 22s, 23s end up getting new batteries within the warranty period of that initial 8 years or 10 years. And you know, also with that is the question, I don't know the answer to this. This is purely a question that maybe somebody watching this video would know, is about safety requirements going forward. Are there any legal requirements that Jeep replace these batteries even outside of warranty if it's deemed a safety issue? Somebody sent me a message and said that may be the case. I don't know that, and I would like to understand that a little bit better. And if there's somebody watching this video that understands those laws a little bit better, maybe they can post about that in the comments down below. So just something to kind of watch for. It reinforces something, and let me say this at the end of this video, it reinforces something that I have said for a while. If you see a check engine light on a 4xe, whether that's a Grand Cherokee 4xe or a Wrangler 4xe, it's different in the 4xe. It's not like in the past where you could just say, it's just check engine light, I'll get to that later. It could be a big deal, and I think it's important that we understand that if that check engine light comes on, we need to know what that code is. And when I say we, I mean you as the owner. It's very important that you act on that code. I mean, get yourself a code reader or take it to an automotive shop, or get it into the dealer, but do not continue to drive on a check engine light like you might have done in vehicles that you've had in the past, because it's a different ball game. It's kind of unfortunate that all this vehicle has is a check engine light or a malfunction indicator light. It's kind of unfortunate that there isn't like a different way to let us know that this battery's got issues, but hey, it is what it is. But just know that you should not continue to drive around on a check engine light in a 4xe, because it could be a big deal. Thanks for watching. Take care.